Hey Stampers, it's Megan from ilovepapercrafts.com. I'm here today with a new series I'm kicking off, and this is going to be questions. And on Thursday, I'm going to take questions from you, my readers, viewers, whatever you are, with your most common stamping questions. Instead of me deciding what I want to tell you, I'm going to let you tell me what you want to hear. And I'm going to do my best to work through these over the next few weeks and months. So this was a question I got from Helen on Facebook, and it was about avoiding the halo or the, you know when you stamp and you get that ring around the rubber? So let's show you what I mean. Let's show you what we're trying to avoid. I'm going to really load this up. And this skinny stamp is just ready to give us some ring around the rubber. I wasn't able to get it. I'm too good, girls. There's some ring around the rubber. So notice that first one, clean, crisp, ring around the rubber. Ugh. And that always happens when you're stamping right on your card. So I'm going to give you a couple tips and tricks for that. First of all, the Stampin' Up! Ink pads are pretty juicy. So you want to make sure that you don't depress. So one of the things we tend to do is pound. You try to avoid pounding. Just lightly press in, because you want to avoid getting to the point where the ink pad is, you've gone far enough into the ink pad where you're hitting that extra bit of rubber. So just lightly, and then just straight up and down. And my rule, pinkies up. Like you're having tea with the queen. And that's going to give you that nice crisp image. Now sometimes you're going to find a stamp, it's not going to hit everything. So my trick for that is I will ink up the same way, and then you want to avoid rolling. So that little ring around the rubber happened when I rolled. So, but let's say sometimes you aren't going to get that little bit, so you're just going to take and roll in. And that's another great way to get a nice crisp image. So this is what we're going to avoid. We're going to avoid over inking, this behavior, rolling on the ink pad, and we're going to avoid this. So that's the result of over inking. So just to recap, tap lightly, pinkies up with the queen, straight up and down. And that's it. That's how you avoid getting ring around the rubber. The other little thing is if you do find you're still a little bit heavy-handed, before you stamp, ink it up. And if you need to, just take a little bit of a Kleenex or Q-tip or something, maybe a Kleenex is better, and just clean that bit of ink around. And that's it. So just remember, be like you're having tea with the queen, keep your pinkies up. Good luck stamping, ladies, and I would love for you to ask me other questions. So you can ask me on Facebook, or you can email me, or you can comment on this video on YouTube. And if you have any more questions, I would love to hear them. Make them ones about stamping though, nothing personal. It's not that kind of video. Thanks guys, and if you want to check anything out in my online store, I will put a link to it right now. Take care, bye.